The next one talks about a more comprehensive or full BI stack that is published by Forrester a few years ago. So here the Forrester talks about multi-layered stack, wherein he talks about Forrester talks about the infrastructure as the bottom layer, and then you have the data layer, wherein we talk about various kinds of DBMS systems, the OLAP, and then XML kind of storages or hierarchical kind of storages, and in-memory database management systems which contribute to the BI. And the next one talks about the discovery and integration, wherein we talk about the data management and data integration, and as well as the data discovery. So then the top layer, the above layer, talks about the analytics, where we talk about the mining and as well as the guided decision making, natural language processing, time series analysis, these kind of aspects. And then we have some kind of supporting applications which are very important, that is collaboration, lifecycle management of the BI, and also enterprise content management and master data management. And on the top we have the performance management, wherein we talk about tracking the metrics, planning the metrics, and then the scorecards. And then on the above we talk about reporting. Here we talk about the dashboards, advanced data visualization, and reporting, ad hoc reporting, alerts, all these components. And then the top we talk about the delivery. So here we talk about how do we deliver this reports or dashboards to as a desktop gadget, or to portals, to Office applications. If you see on the right hand side, we have also a list of supporting elements, components with respect to the BI project. One is the external apps, which includes the enterprise applications and as well as other industry applications. And also it talks about how do we actually deliver this BI as such, so which is basically a software as a service model, or it can be a hosted BI. And then a professional sales office, which talks about the Center of Excellence, and also talks about MSP. And the most importantly, we need to have governance and methodology around the BI in order to have a successful BI project. And now I will be talking about some of the challenges that we see in the typical BA project. So generally the BA projects run a longer period of time, few years. So one of the major problems that everyone faces is that the BI change, the needs, the requirements will move faster than BI application development itself. And that is, this means that it also puts an imperative requirement to us that we need to be fast enough to develop the BI application. And historically, BI was also almost never plug and play. So if you have to integrate new data sources, there is a huge amount of process in terms of, let's say, understanding the data of the data source, and as well as also modeling the data into the data warehouse, and also creating the loading procedures, and then defining the aggregations, defining the semantic layers, and as well as also creating the needed necessary reports and dashboards. So the plug and play is not trivial, and generally even introducing a new data source typically takes a lot of time. And then the most importantly people talk about is the real-time and right-time intelligence. So the real-time intelligence is the one that we talk about giving the instant intelligence results, the BI results on top of the data. And since BI stack is typically oriented historically based on a data warehouse, and which generally wherein in the data warehouse we try to load the data once in a day or once in a few hours, so which is not real time in nature. But the demands have been changing, and we have to be acting in real time and actually do the analysis on top of the incoming stream directly. And the right time intelligence primarily talk about giving, let's say, performing the actions or giving the analysis on the KPIs in the right time. I mean, we're not talking about immediately giving the results, but actually giving the results in an appropriate time. And Also, the real-time search of intelligence. So the search is one factor that is almost missing in the BI tools, the old traditional BI tools. So we should be able to search the data fast and then get the results, and then so that we can create some patterns out of the data. And data visualization challenges. So data visualization is not anymore creating bar chart or pie chart or those few 10 different types of charts into reports and dashboards, but people expect very intuitive or interactive charts which will help to understand and also analyze the data very fast. So there are very challenges in the data visualization also, and also the reachability of the intelligence. So typically we tend to when we have a BI deployed, we tend to have one portal, and this portal is offering the services, but the amount of data delivery channels have been increasing a lot in the past. So we need to deliver the business intelligence to mobiles, we need to deliver the business intelligence to other kinds of, let's say, office applications, and even other kinds of services like desktop gadgets, which is not there in almost not many of the BI tools. And also we are also basically the BI tools are as the number of let's say the tenure of the BI increases, the data is also increasing very heavily, and especially with the involvement of social data into the BI, the data volumes have been increasing very heavily. So the scaling issues are prominently seen in the data warehouses that are developed long time back. So we need to have a change in architectures in order to accommodate this new kind of data. And then the other challenge is we should be able to offer BI as a service or a self-service BI, which is also posing a different kind of challenges because the consumers are varying nowadays. In the olden days, the consumers of a BI is typically one particular department in the enterprise, which actually looks at this creation of the reports and dashboards, and then deliver these reports and dashboard to various other departments. But here, each and every user actually directly are using the BI, and the amount of user support for a BI tool also has been increasing heavily. And then also we have now varied kind of user bases. Here we talk about executives, engineers, researchers, marketing, and sales. Earlier the BI is primarily meant for executives and some high-level managers and marketing engineers. But I think the others are not looking much into those BI. But I think nowadays the trend is such a way that even the other engineers and are in the recipients of the BI. So, and then most importantly, the more interactivity and cognitive intelligence. So, which means that the BI tool should be able to understand the user patterns and able to give the sufficient information for making the analysis. So, these are the various kinds of complex challenges that the current BI users are facing. And now, traditionally, the BI is based on SQL. So I also try to put some kind of SQL challenges that we had